T-Jax versus Snakes is exactly what I intended this channel for. As someone who has been in his situation, kind of, sort of, I feel it's my responsibility to say something. Here is the situation thus far. A guy named T-Jax started gaming with Darius Truxton, talking smack. Not only got called out for it, but presented a few choices. Let's see. A, get exposed or worse. B, ditch his new buddies over in LolCow Nation completely. Ban them from his channel, etc., and so forth. To T-Jax, assuming you're watching this, as I might have mentioned before, the Snakes put me in your position, did expose me, but I took a choice which it seems nobody would have predicted was even available. I joined them. Albert Menendez would tell you that my numbers have been terrible, but truth being, my numbers are actually doing pretty good. I've had 3 good streams in the last week. At least, good for me. And yes, I do have to occasionally reassure people I'm not going to change sides. Or that's how it feels, at least. And everything's fine. My family gets left alone. I get to live my life without interference. Let me tell you about a few people who chose to ignore the Snakes altogether, thinking nothing would ever happen to them. Luis Perea ended up scrapping months worth of videos from his days in LolCow Nation. Still maintains his initial attitude, but everyone knows him for the liar he is. That he does live with his mother, who, well, it's not for me to talk about. And mind you, I'm just giving an update on what's going on here. Okay, this isn't me talking about anyone's mother. Or any other family member, for that matter. Then we also have, well, Cyan Razor Cell got exposed, kicked out of the Lolcow Nation. Apparently, from what I gather, his mother was contacted on things he had been doing, kicked him out. He's apparently living in an apartment somewhere. Right now would have been a great time for him to speak up, tell everyone this is nonsense, but that doesn't seem to be happening, so it's only natural people are going to believe he got kicked out by his mother. Again, not talking about anyone's family here, just telling you what's going on. Because people around here always need constant reminding. Especially over there in the Lolcow Nation. Being the chimpanzees that they are. And need I remind you folks, chimpanzee is not a racial slur. It's a term I made up to basically include incel, simp, beta, cuck. Alright, so 2 examples of people whose lives were exposed. One betrayed by the people they allied themselves with. You know how bad it was for me? I'll tell you how bad. The snakes had a picture of me in my underwear. But that really is a funny story when you consider the truth of the matter. Let me tell you about the people you're associating with as of this moment. Avolt went into doxing one of my best friends. Known on the community as Hammock Man. Days Gaming, I call him Hammy. Love him like a brother. Also proceeded to reveal everything about OEB Pete and Rhea, 2 people who have done nothing to anyone in this community at all. They were completely innocent. There are others to speak of. Naturally, Albert Menendez and them would be proud of that, but you're supposed to be a social worker, right? Let me ask you something. You know people whose lives were destroyed by those sort of individuals. How do you feel about that? Do they mean nothing to you? This might all just be internet nonsense, but some people do take it very seriously. You should do what is best for your family. Don't be like Bomberny, aka Bob, who didn't do what is best for his family at all. Admit he was wrong. Your family is there for you. People in the Lolcow Nation, not so much. None of them sent me a thank you card for everything I did when my information was exposed. And it isn't like the rest of us are like Dean TV, who still has his real life. Having that everything still intact after being exposed is not a certainty. But, you know, there are some steps you could do, I guess. Inform your people at work. Talk to your girlfriend or wife about what's going on. As well as family members. Make sure their places of employment are updated. My workout. Maybe talk to the police. Oh, see, that's the thing here. Albert doesn't like it when people talk to the police because he's been a convict. Got caught masturbating in public. So, the very talk of going to the police sets him off. But you've got to do what is best for you. Don't do what is best for Darius Truxton or his goons. You have to be a little selfish in this kind of situation.